Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the one-dimensional array and that reverse it. So like a reverse number in C language. So first I share my laptop screen and here fix the position. So you can watch better way my video lecture. And here Turbo C++, I double click it and that process and take yes now is open. So Alt F file menu and taking new file, and here our goal or definition of program, write a program to enter one dimensional or 1D array. That is a short. 1D means one dimensional array, and reverse, so reverse it. Yes, that's simple. And so first we can understand. So there are three words you can understand: input, then process, and that what is a output of your definition. So first we can enter 1D array, that is our input, and then process, that is reverse it. So we can reverse like our reverse number is a that we can like swap without third variable. We can my previous video lecture is there in YouTube channel Ashok Sijal Academy. You can watch. Without third variable we can swap to value, that logic swap logic here we can use, and that is a process logic, and output is a print that reverse array. But we cannot change the over. Some student, what happen, I just show you. So x of 0, yes, that like and second line that store the 5, yes, and then x of 1 that store any value. But here first I write complete index, then because that is a just paperwork and board work, I just write for you. So here what, just first 3 is there, and 4 index start with 0, you have to know, I think very well. So here like I give any random number. So here I use like 2 and then 4, and here I give 9. So reverse number, that loop is reverse, that number is not reverse. So here what to do, here index is same 0 index, but our element is a 9. Yes, so that is a last element in come into the index 0. That is our logic. So we can swap to 5 in between. I just show you. So that value come in the index last index, and that is come to here. So one time that loop is running, and second time that 0 x of t is come to here, and x of 1 into here. So I show you. So that first swap, first loop we can swap to over 9 to 9 and 5. So here is 5, and then 4 and 6. So here is 4 and here is a 6. Yes, that is a yes, and last is our 2 is a as same that position, because that is a middle. So that is a that loop is repeat only 2 times, because that value and that value, one time loop is repeat that value and that value, that is second time, and that is a fix. 2 is a 2 index, so that is a I give like other way very, so you can identify. So here I give the 8. So here you cannot confuse. So here 2 is the index, but here 8 is our element, and that is a, we can say that odd number element. If even is there, so what position? So I just show you. So here I again write like 5 index. So there are 6 elements. So what happens? So here I give like our 2 value. So what happened? So here now scenario is a 3 time loop is repeat, because that is a odd even number digit, that 6 element, 0 index starts. So 5, so 9 and 2 is a shifting 9, and here is a 2. Okay, so here I give the 2. Okay, so not 9, because 9 is here. So now is a 2 and 5 swap. So here is 5, and here first 0 index that is swap is a 2. So that is a come to one time loop is repeat, that 2 value swap 5 and 2 is a shifting, and now second time 9 is here and 6 is here. So that index is same, but the element is swapped. So that is called the reverse array that I saying. So that is a shifting. Yes, so that is a perfect. And 4 and 8, so 4 is here and 8 is here. So that 2, so there are 3 time loop is repeat. So that is a swapping. So here I just write this for your comment line. So for your reference, so here I remove this blank, and according that is our target. So here first we can take only two example I give. First, take the I element of array, and that is a known as array of element, that value. And index start with always zeroing. So if you not understand, you can watch my first demo of 1D array in C language. So here there is an index and there is value. So here is a swapping, but index is the same. So here three time loop only for, and five element there are two time only loop, because first is a, that is a, we can give odd number. So now we can give even number. So even odd, even is a three time, or we can say that exactly is that six element divide by two. So three time loop is, and five divide by two. So purna, that is perfect value, which rounding value is two. That is known as in Gujarati Purnam. So that I, so yes, now is okay, I think. So now let us first I give the many student what is done in that definition. So I give this video lecture for you. So like start our header file std conio. Yes, that standard input output and console input output you know very well, and main. Yes, and here we can take first only in my technique just to take five array, and then I, and first we can scan and print, and then we can apply to our logic. That is a perfect scanning and printing, then we can done our logic. So input and output first, and in between we can take the logic process. So here outside the for loop give the message. 1D take the one for loop, two-dimensional array take the two, and multi, that three, mean multi-dimensional array, that is time three for loop nested. So one for loop out inner two for loop in multi-dimensional array. So here is a 1D array, so only one for loop is sufficient. So enter 1D array elements, that type suitable message we have to pass, and here we can provide the slash n. So and now taking for loop I equal to 0 not 1. In our triangle pyramid and series program we can take I equal to 1, but index start with 0. So here we can take I equal to 0 not 1, and I not less than only, not equal to. So here only less than, not that is relational operator, you have to know very well. And my technique I print also index. Yes, here there is something new for you, some student not directly understand. So here you can outside which index store which element, that is a, in here I take the percentage here, that percentage d and I index our print. So x of 0, that is a message is print, and our element is a scan. So let us look how it's look. And x of I, that is pronunciation x of I. So our printing is scanning is done, and I copy this all this part and paste to our printing part, or means output. So scanning means and input and output. So enter, I remove this word, and array element R. Yes, so that is message chain. Here I remove brace because we can take only single, not scanf, printf is there, and here yes, that is done, and here give the percentage d. So that is also print our element. Yes, so that is sufficient, and here I remove the brace because that is only one statement for loop, so no require any brace. Yes, so all are well, and here I just remove this blank. Okay, so all I think perfect. Let us, I first save. So 1D, first one digit we cannot provide in the, so a 1D, that is array, one dimensional array, and that is reverse REV. So that is reverse order. So we cannot change the index, but we can change the element, that is called the reverse array. Some student, that is a, they just reverse the for loop, and that known as, that is a reverse array, but that not is a reverse array. I'll show you what is happen. So yes, so x of I enter one, that is suitable outside the for loop. Otherwise, in take the for loop, every time messages appear. So here we can outside, and here vertical we have to print. Also here first time I horizontal, then we can take in vertical. So I give first sequentially element. That is only print. Yes, that is a, we can say that horizontal print. Okay, so and also like index is print. If you not looking good for index, so here also in printing type you can just remove this index. Not and here one blank and here remove just I. So you print normally like that type of printing is there. So that is 1 to 5. Yes, that is a array element R, or here enter 1D array element. Yes, and here I give just slash n, and here yes, so that is a print in vertical. Yes, so I again give the same. Yes, so that is a 1 2 3 4, that one row one element, that is a, we can say that vertical, and previously I print the horizontal. Is two technique, and here we cannot provide because that directly is here we can take slash n. Previously we cannot take, so I give the here slash n, and now we can print the index. That is a, I think, perfect, so we can understand which index store the which element. So here I give again I. So now let us last we can check and then apply to our logic. So yes, so perfect. Yes, so scanning and that input and output is perfectly. And now I can show you what is a order. Just here some student what here directly give the 4, and here that is a take less than or equal to 0, and here like minus minus. So that element is a index that only reverse order print, but that's not perfect. So I just give the idea like I give sequentially. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But index is a change. What is a reverse array? That is my saying. Here is a not reverse array. That is a, you can just reverse order print your for loop. So like x of 4, that print the 5 elements. So you can look, that is a reverse order, but that's not reverse order. That is a reverse element print. So reverse array is a different concept, like in our reverse number. So sometimes that is also confusing student. Like in reverse number, what is like number is a, I just board work. So here like 1 2 3. So 1 3 to 1, that is directly print in like our module operator. But we can take the position, like first is a 10, then we can say that first one position, then 10 and 100. That position in standard 6 standard, we can say the position number you have to find out. So that is a reverse number. You can not watch in my video lecture. You can watch what is a reverse number in C language. So then and you can understand. You can just print like module operator and print that reverse, that not reverse, that a digit only. Reverse number is totally different concept. That is I also explain in my YouTube channel Ashok Sijal Academy, reverse number in C language. So you can also watch. So here that is a, in my comment here I remove this comment for show you. So that is a reverse order. So here index is a not change. Here see our output. Here index is change. 4 index that print the 5, that is same in previously. You can enter that is 4 index, that is 5 element, that is reverse order only print, not reverse array of that. Index is 0 and then element is a swap, that is a known as a reverse order. So what to do? Yes, so here I again the print our perfect, that output is not we can in reverse, that is a reverse order only printing, not our reverse element is there. So I just as previously our loop, and now here we can, here that is our input is there perfectly, and here our output is there perfectly here. Now in between, that is a process, or we can say that logic we have done here. So yes, I take new one variable, and that is a j, because we can start at a time 2, one for loop work as a 2 for loop. So here I start I equal to 0 and comma operator and take the like 4, because last 4 index. So that is, and then I less than 5. Yes, and then I plus plus and comma j minus minus. 2 index we have to at first, and j is a last. So we can swap, and here we can take one other variable, and that is a temp. So you have to know very well temp, like our swap, 2 integer value swap, and without temp, we can also in my YouTube channel one video, third variable without, we can swap two integer variables. That is also possible, but we can use here third variable. And one other possibility is there. First I remove one, show you what to do. Some student is also one is there concept is like here I just show you. So here that define other array, yes, that is also possible. And what to do, that storing directly that reverse order. So here that is I just show you. So that also use like y of j, that is perfect, but taking one other variable, that is not proper. You can also, that is called reverse array. So here that x of 0 and j is a 4. Okay, so that is storing the first element to last element. J is start 4 and I is 0, so that is a store. And all loop is a working is a 5 times that repeat. And here now I print that first 2 because that is x, and then now we can print also y. So that is a, we can say that here 1D array element are x, and here I give the y, so you can identify. And here I change the y, and here I change also y. Yes, so that is a second, but that is also not proper. But that is a previously technique that reverse index you have to print. That is better. That is a, we can say that that is reverse array. But help of the second one dimensional array. My definition is a, you can reverse 1D array and reverse it, not take other 1D array. Here what to do? Here take the 1D array as the other. So that is not perfectly. So here I again give the comment line, just reference for you. Yes, and here I comment line because that taking error. So now yes, that is a perfectly, I think you cannot understand, so perfectly I think. Let us check how it's work. Yes, first what happened, yes, semicolon is remaining. So yes, where, yes, here is not comma, yes, here is semicolon is there perfectly. I give mistake, yes, now is perfect. And let us, I give like one sequence, any give like 5. So yes, so x is a perfect 1 to 5 and slash n is required, but y is like reverse order. Yes, index 0, that is store 5, that is a reverse array, there is no doubt. That is called the reverse array element or reverse array, that known as. But you can use the one other y 1D array. We can take the definition, same 1D array you can reverse. That is a our definition. So that is a also happen. That is perfect definition. There is no doubt. So here one change is required. Here is the slash n. So all that message is. And now I run again and give some different value. So randomly, yes, not giving any, yes, 2. So yes, 4, that to last element in y is 2, and 8, that is shifting 3 index. So swap perfectly, that is a reverse order. So 2, 3, 9, 8 and 4, that is a reverse. But we can take help of the y 1D array. And my concept is we can use the same 1D array x. We cannot take help to other 1D array. That is a helping to reverse of array. We can say that that is a help one dimensional array to other. That is a perfect, but not I perfect my definition, because I here my definition is a write a program to 1D array and reverse it, not take other 1D array. That is a, you can take 1D array. That is also perfect definition. So that is a technique also, that is also useful. But here I can remove and 1D array. Why? Because we cannot take help to other 1D array. We can same reverse. So what to do? That is a question, and that is we can temp. Yes, our swap 3. So x of I, yes, then x of I is a, can take temp, and then x of I empty means temp value is holding that variable value, and we can give the x of j, and then x of j to temp assigned to value. That is our swap logic. So I remove this y variable because we can remove our programming. That message also I remove. Yes, I all this part deleted. So you can give this definition also, and here I remove that X because only one array is now. So I save. So first we can take yes print, and then let us check that is work. But that is not perfect because all element again swim. First I show you what is error. So I save here not perfect, that not print perfectly reverse order. Yes, here is semicolon is remaining. So just save and compile. That not reverse order. Yes, I first give the instruction. That is not reverse order. Let us check how it's as it is. Yes, so that is not reverse order. Why? Because there are require in my first paperwork. You can understand there are five. I remove this first. We can say the only five element. So what time loop is repeated? That element is swapped to this. So that is a interchange one time loop repeat, and then second one index and third index swap, and that is a same. I previously my paperwork, and now so only two time is loop is repeated. Here what to do? All loop is that is a swap, but here all time that loop is repeated. So that is again that same position. So what to do? So here I think you can understand what is a that is a technical problem that swapping is perfectly done, but that again that swapping again because only one two time loop is repeated. Here what to do? Five, so that is five time loop repeated. So all again that same position taking. So swap is done. There are that is logic in the swap three line. Temp taking the x of I, x of zero index, and x of zero index, we can provide the four index that value, and four index we can set a zero index value. That is a swapping. I think you can understand. So here I just show you in watch window. So what is in this logic done? What happened? Just so and then give the solution. That is I know what to do and what logic I apply and solution of this problem. So first I minimize, and yes, our watch is start, and also here I take I remove this message window here one button, and again here I take the output window also. Okay, so here we can give our x of I, that is a yes, and then x of we can say that x of j is there, yes, and then temp is there, yes. So I three our variable main, yes. So I can start directly to here. You have to know very well. Control F8. So red line is a appear, and directly Control F9 press. So run and compile. But that stop here you have to know. Here run. Yes, here F8 step over. So start the particular statement. You can start your words not to A to Z. So here we cannot start directly main, but here my watch is set in our main logic. So I control F9. So element is scan. So here I can give over first randomly element. So 4, 8, like 2, then index 2 giving the two element. That not problem. So now 7, and last is a 6. Yes. So let us look how it's printing. So here first I yes, now all are well. Yes, but I some yes here some size, yes, some required to hide this window and output. So here that handler is there. So yes, now is yes up, and here also I up. Yes, now all are well. So we can look all five element. Now here first 0 0 because that I is 0. Yes, here I, and J start 4. Yes, so temp is garbage value because not I press F7. You have to know very well here F7 step into. So press F7, yes. So that is a taking like our first zero index, that element 4, and that X is J is 4, so 6 element. That is interchange. Here look. So temp, yes, temp is taking the X of I value, that 4 store, yes, and that X of J, that is a 6, that is a shifting the zero index, that is a swapping. Yes, that is a 6, both are 6 6, but temp 4 previously were X of zero index, that look in the output. So 4 is now shifting the X of 4 because J is a 4 index, so temp assigned to 4. Yes, that shift. And now second turn 4 X of that is taking 8 because I plus plus. Yes, I just provide just that this stuff, but I I and J also types. You can take the, yes, I again uh, start, yes, that is start or previously all are. So I just, yes, now that disturb. So yes, I give 4, but not I just control F9. So first we can give all elements. So now I can take here 8 and give some different value 9 and like 6 is there. So 4 is there, 3. Yes. So 4 and 3 swapped, 6 and 9. 8 is same position. So here let us start F7 press. Yes. So I just show you I and J 0 and 4. That is a swapping in this statement. So here 4 and 3 is a swap. Okay. So temp store to 0 index value, that is a non as 4. So 4 in the temp, and then x of I is a free, means that value is a 4, but now is stored in the uh, x of j, that is a 3 value. So yes, that is x of that is 3 value swap, and temp is a 4 assigned to x of j. X of j is a 4 index. So that two element 4 and 3 is a swap. Yes, perfectly. Now again, what to do? Here that is taking the x of 1, that 6 element, and x of j is 3, so that is 9. So 6 and 9 is swapped. Yes, so that perfectly. Now 6 is stored in temp. Yes, temp is 6, and then x of j assigned. So 9 is take to the second position. Yes, swap. And 9 temp 6 value assigned to the x of j, that is a here 9 position. So yes, and then uh, that I plus I is 2 and j is 2. So that is a second, but that will not change because only one. And if that is a even number, if odd number, that is one time, that loop again repeat. So now what to do? That again, that is swapping. So that is according to as it is previously. So what to do in this solution? So x of now, that is a here is a 6, yes, and j is a 2. So 2 8, 2 both are 8 8, that swap to as it is. So that is no, but now I is 3 and j is 1. So I is 3 again 9, and then 6. Yes, 6, that is interchange again. So that is a as previously that position. So that is, I think you cannot understand. So that is our same element printed. Just look at output window, all same previously. That is a swapping, but again that takes same position. So our that is a loop repetition again, that is we have to control then and then our solution. So only one solution, very simple. Here we can divide by 2, or only 2 time loop is repeated. So 5 divided by 2 only, 2.5 is not, because that is integer data type. So only 2 time loop is repeated and our problem is solved. That is only simple this statement, because that is loop is repeat only 2 times. So now I run again, and that is now swapping. So I give as our randomly element. So yes, and that 9, yes. So loop. So 9, 2, yes, 6, and 6 is same position, x of 2 index, and 8 and 4. So that is a reverse order. Only one change, that only require 2 time loop is repeat, and all that is we cannot change the index. X of 0 taking the x of 4 index 9 element, x of 1, that is our third index, means fourth element, and in position 4, but index is 3, that is taking the 1 index 2 element. And 6 is the same, because that is a we can say that odd element. So here we can give the even number. So what happened? Yes, I give the, but we can change the our condition. So then and then happen, I give as any element. So 1 and 2 is a swap. Yes, 1 9 7 is same position, and 5 and 2, that is a 2 is a 0 index, now 2 is a fourth index. So what to do? So here we can change like 6 elements. So 6 divided by 2, so 3 time loop is repeated. So here I give 6, yes, 6. So 5 5, and here we can change also 6. So what is a solution of we can so many time run repeat, and all time we can change. That is a malloc, calloc, and dynamic array. That is a static array. So malloc, calloc, realloc, and free memory allocation function we can use, then that is a solution. But other one solution is also possible. Let us first check. And yes, that is a 6 element. So now I give any new 2 is not there. Yes, so yes, all are 1. That is a, yes, that is swap. So here, okay, 1, that is a last, yes, but 2 is there, so that 2 is not shifting. Yes, there is a, yes, here we can assign the like here 5. Yes, so that is a remaining. So here assign j is a 5, so 1 is not swap element. Yes, so that is remaining. So again I run, and now I give randomly element, so that is a possible. Yes, so yes, any no element 6 is not there in the list. So yes, now is perfect. Yes, look, one element is missing because we can j initialize to 4, but now is 5 index. So 5 means 6 element. Index start with 0. So 6 is a 0 position, that is previously 5 position. 5 is a 4, now 1 position means index is 1. And we can see the output also. T, that is a 2, that T is a position in the previous T. That is T is stored in the 3 index, but now it's 2 index. So swap all are reverse order. So 6, I just revise 6, 5, yes, 3, 9, yes, 8 and 2. That is perfectly reverse. That is known as a reverse array element. So we cannot change the index, but we can change the element. Okay. So what is a perfect solution? That is a my technique. I here initialize 50, and here we can take one other variable, but that is not, that is also static array, but that is one solution is there in US or any array problem. Enter 1D array element size. So we can scan from user side. So here we can scan percentage %e and our number of row like in the pyramid triangle. So here we cannot give static but n. Yes, all are. So here j is initialized n and -1 because index start with 0. So we can take the -1. Otherwise dot, and here n divide by 2. Okay. So that is a change, or and here we can also assign to n. So we cannot change like even and odd. So we can swap over value. Here I just show you. So here first what to do here 0 and j4 next 5, and here also we can take the 6 elements static. So here now solution, and we have to take one variable from user side. So that is what benefit in this n. Yes, any require any change? Yes, I think no. So we can enter like 5, so minus that of 1, so 4, and we can enter 6 elements, so minus, so 5, so 5, 0 to 5, that is 6 element. So our solution is complete. Let us check. Here I first give the odd element, so 5, yes, previously. So that is a perfectly reverse order. Yes, let us check how it's, yes. So I reverse order, say 1, yes, 2, and 9, 6 and 3. That is perfect. And now again I run this and give the here size is a 6. So that is 6 means that is a even number. So that I cannot static change my loop. That is benefit for this technically. That is a static array. When you can use the malloc and free or calloc and free function, that known as a dynamic array. That is only we can initially give the 50 array size, and now we can scan one area n variable and give the that array size. So that is also static array. So some student that known as that is a dynamic array. Yes, that not is a dynamic array, but malloc, calloc, we can fix compiler reserve the block, and then we can use the free allocation memory and deallocation the memory. Malloc is a allocate memory, and free function free the memory. That is known as dynamic array. So in my upcoming video lecture, I cover the dynamic array, but here that is also static array. That is not dynamic array. So some students say that that is a dynamic array. So I can give the explain this. Okay, now we can choice. I give like sequentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 elements. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a reverse order. That is a reverse. Index is 0, store the 1 previously, now to store the 6. Index 1, store to 2, now to 1, 5. Index 2, we cannot reverse our, yes, In my previously I can say here some student reverse the for loop and print that element. That is not reverse. Here that we can apply to our logic. I think now you can understand. We can also see the watch window. So only one, we can start two index. First, I start the zero index and they start the last index, and only two time if odd element then two type, and even is three time. We can say that if 5 and 6 is there, if you more element that divide by 2, so that is control. So that is a perfect one for loop work for two for, and with help of comma operator. Here we can initialize part double with help of comma operator, and here increment and decrement. So I is plus plus and j is minus minus. Two index start at the same time. So that is very simple. And our swap, like two integer value, we can swap using three statement. That is same logic here I apply, but we can take the third temp variable. In this position, we cannot without temp. In my previous one video lecture is a two integer value swap without third variable. That is, you can watch very perfect, give the simple logic plus minus is there. So you can watch, you can get new logic. Okay. So yes, that is for your reference. Here I 6 and previously I take 5 element also how to swap. So here only 3 time if we can give the 6 our array size. So 1 and that is swap. That is also 1 index and 4 index swap, and 2 and 3. If it is a 5 element, so that is not. So 4 and 1 element I not change, but here I just give the, so 1 0 and 4 that is swap, and 1 and 3 that is 2 is remaining same. So that is only 2 time 5 element give, then 2 time that is a not change. But even that is a swap, this one and this one, this one and this one and this one and this one. So interchange value. So that is possible. So that is called the reverse write a program to enter 1D array and reverse it. Now that is perfect to our definition. So write this program to your not very simple but very perfect and simple logic I develop for you. So yes, that is our main part. Yes, that is logic. So you can input, yes, that is input. That is our logic. Yes, that is now our logic main. Very simple, and that is output. So divide and conquer any definition. What is a input, what is a process, and what is a output. So yes, that 1D array, reverse, enter and reverse it. Write this program to your notebook. Yes, I paperwork also for you, and watch window also put to this. And also again, I first that is how it's done. I take only 5 element and start here. So how that possible logic. So that is very interesting. So I again first 5 and then run. So 5 element I just show you demo as a only 2 time loop is repeat and our element is shifting. So I give 5 only, and here we can take sequentially elements so you can easily understand. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. So yes, now our watch I press F7 and look that output is also, and here I just show you, yes, message is there. So now here, so index I is a, now I press F7, so index I is a 0 and 4. So 1 and 5 that interchange, here 5 and here 1 according, because temp assigned to x of I. X of I is what? One value. So temp is 1. Yes, here look. And x of I is free. Now x of I j initialized. So that is a 5. So now x of I is a 5. Yes, both are 5, 5. But now temp assigned to x of j, that 4, 5 to replace the 1 value. So now temp is, yes, now x of that is a second time loop is repeat. Only 2 time loop is repeat and our swap element is possible. So 0 and that shifting. Now 1 and 3 index is shifting. So here 2 element and 4 that is swapping. So 2 store to temp, yes, 2 I press F7, yes, 2 store to temp, and then 4 is assigned to x of I. So 4 swapping the second position second, but index is a 1. So that, yes, now 4 and temp assigned 2 to x of I. So x of I that is a 2 here, x of 3. Yes, so that is swap, and that come out that here look that loop is complete because n divide by 2. So and 5 and divide by 2. So only 2 time loop repeat, and that T is not swapped because that is same position in reverse order, because that is a even number, also odd number is there. So that is a 2 time only loop is repeated. 3 is a not swap because I is a 2 and J is 2. So that is a 3, but 3 is the same position. So now our 5, yes, and 4, yes, printed, yes, then 3, 2, and 1. Yes, look out good. So very simple. And then you can give the even number, then 3 time loop I 6 element. If you take 8 and 7, that time more time loop is repetition. But I give the 5 and 6 element, give that example. You can take no limitation. Here I give any number of elements. So I just how to red line gone, control F8 again, then that is deselected. Okay. So I here give the 7 elements. So there is also reverse, there is no any problem. Yes. So yeah, that is a control up to 50 you can give that element. Yes. So I not taking value that is giving element 1 to 7. 7 is not is there. Yes. So now is reverse order 7, 8, 5, 2, 1, 9, and 4. Okay. So up to 50 you can give the maximum side. Now 50. Yes. So now so many I give perfect solution. So I close this file. Yes. So write this logic to your note and apply to yourself, and watch also I take. So simple way to understand. So Alter F3, close this file, close our watch and output window and quit. So subscribe my channel Ashok Sijal Academy, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture. And any doubt for this definition or any other C programming or any other language, you can write in comment section. I give the answer definitely. So thanks again and Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.